Hello there, this is Ollie Farshi for Pocket Gamer, and I'm bringing you a super sneak preview of Drug Lords for the iPhone. Now, Drug Lords is a drug dealing game that takes its cue from Dope Wars, which was originally released back on Windows in the 90s. Here's the main screen of the game. It's actually an online connected game, and it's just finding my location in London somewhere and getting the prices. And this is the main screen for pills. And we can also see the price of Coke as well. And if we scroll over, we can see the price of weed, and I've set my price at $199. Now I can click through and set the price of the drugs in a given area. So it's just setting, I've set my pills at $95. This is the profile screen. I can see what I'm carrying, how well I'm evading the police, and I can even check my messages. I've got a message there from the local loan shark, and a message from a friend of mine called Joey as well. He's just asking how I'm doing. He gave me some weed earlier in the day. Now if we click through, we can see my cash and my money movements. I've got a loan with a loan shark at the moment, and I can manage my money on this screen, and I can even order up more of a loan from the loan shark just by clicking more and asking for a bit more money from him, and it'll update that. And I've got around, I think, 30 days to pay him back at the moment. Now the next screen that we can look at, which takes a while to load, and this is a beta version by the way, so hopefully the loading times will be cut down. This next screen is actually a high scores type screen. It shows the top dealers in my area. I'm actually in the middle of London in the real world right now, so I can see the top dealers in Oxford Circus, which is right down the road from me. The next screen that we're going to look at is really interesting. Drug Lords uses a geolocation feature, so it uses the GPS in the iPhone to actually place me on a map and find all of the dealers in my area. It takes a little bit of time, and it's still a little buggy, so we can see that error message popping up. But when it does work, we get a really nifty little Google map that shows me who's around me and the different dealers in the local area. And I can also look at a few stats for the area that I'm in, which is actually Oxford Circus, and see how many players are here and the resident players as well. So that's Drug Lords for the iPhone. It should be out before the end of November. As I said, it's still a little buggy, but I'm hoping the developers will iron out some of those bugs because it's looking like an incredibly promising game for the iPhone.